can't see them at the moment, but I'm out in the field with the cows and I'm trying to get close. And it takes a while to get close to cows sometimes. And once a year and a half ago, see, I got my you can hear I've got my Cornish thing on. Anyway, I'm looking at a cow, right? The camera's actually looking at a cow, but you're looking at me. I'm going to turn it around so you can see where it is. I don't think I can get closer than this at the moment. I'm going to edge my way. I wanted to talk about Call of Duty. Do you know that game that kids play? Well, that's like suicide games. Well, I mean, military games. Let's not call them suicide. But they went on. Apparently, the headline today, I saw it. Went into Tesco's. You got another view. This is a view out front. Oh God, I'm looking the wrong way. Let me just turn it around again. I've got a few cats, not just one, right? I'm getting closer a little bit all the time. He's having a look, right? Cows are interesting. I was once on the top of a hill in down near Glastonbury. It was a hill fort. I can't remember the name now. Mainsbury or something. Maysbury Hill Fort. And there was a whole string of cows there, and one came forward, and he kind of looked at me, and I looked at him, and I wanted to go beyond them. And so I had to stop because he kind of came forward from all the others. And see, they're quite sweet. He's still eating. He's not upset with me at the moment. I haven't done anything yet, and he hasn't done anything to me yet. I'm not expecting him to kind of run after me. Just at the moment, he doesn't look any sign of running after me. Me and a friend tried to hug one. Well, they're not lying down, are they? They're quite sexy, aren't they? Oh, he's having a little think. Look at that. It's definitely having a think. He's got a big think on there. And that's taking a different posture altogether. You can go back eating if you want. I'm not going to disturb you. Not now anyway. When it gets a bit warmer, maybe we can have a hug. I'd like to have a hug with you. You're kind of nice. And you've got a mate coming up. Look at this. And Call of Duty, right? This game, right? What the papers always get wrong, let's get this right, apart from getting everything wrong, what the papers always get wrong, and I'm kind of going to go into this more detail in some time because, people really don't get it. The papers come out with this line, Call of Duty is responsible for the deaths of the game, of the kids. Well, there's no doubt there's been a spat of military games over the last few years, and some of them pretty vicious. I played a few myself. I mean, not just a few. That's what the whole thing is on military games, and it's like so kids start very, very early playing. That's their reality, right? Because you're giving them fantasy. To them, it's reality. But what you've got to consider before you blame a game, right? Before you blame a game, is like to get into the idea that it might not be the game, but the world we live in, and there's a few other things involved, than there's a few other things involved than just a game. Because it is just a game. What else is involved is a whole string of things that these kids just don't get, and it's the world you're giving them. From the parents right through to the society, to the education. The education is like, what does the kid want to know about the stuff you give him? He doesn't want to know nothing because he's just waiting to go home. Because what he's doing at home is much more exciting than anything he gets at school, where he sits behind a table and listens to a teacher. I got this saying, right? It's raining now, so I'm going to head back. You know what I think? I think every teacher, bar fucking none, every time they turn up in the morning to any school they're going to teach in, what they got to do is, see, we're going now. I'm going to get close to these cows sometime, but look, pretty harmless, really. I didn't get chased off. And they do these things, look. These are paintings. These are kind of cow paintings. They do them every day, every minute. They don't get any money for it. And I'm going to open up a gallery to cow paintings. It's really pissing now. I'm just going to kind of get. So what I'm saying is like, please don't read papers, right? Because they just have not. They're kind of telling you. And you're talking about it at home as if it were true, that it's the game's fault. Hello? Get a life. It's nothing to do with the game's fault. It's to do with the whole planet you live in. Well, there's a few more things involved in a game, like, and there really is. It's not just happened, and there will be more deaths because you're not listening to anything about what's going on out there. And you have, like, kind of do a phone in sometime, maybe. There you go. Look, I think I'm going now because this is the tech tent, by the way. We're now in the tech tent. I'm just shouting from the rain. This is the tech. This is the tech. This is our tech tent. Can you see? We've got a whole system here. It's like solar panels, right? So batteries charged, and we just charge everything up here. That's all we do. We're developing it. We're developing. Anyway, I'm going to go because it's raining, and I'll catch up with you later. LeFou, channel 347, coming out of Runnymede. Your citywide hallucination channel, coming to your town. You'll call yours truly. As soon as I've got a lovely sun coming through that. I'll see you later. Bye.